Hello and welcome to your daily reading for Wednesday, the 14th of November 2018. My name is Alexandra and I'm very happy to be here with you today. I hope you are well. I'm gonna use the Byzantine Tarot for this reading, which is a very beautiful deck inspired by Orient, by the Byzantine Empire. So it's all about the East in its more or less Christian Muslim rendition. A very interesting deck, but quite hard to read for me, so I don't use it very often, but you'll see the beauty of the cards. They are very delicate in a way. The moon is in Aquarius and it's still waxing crescent. Then we have first quarter tomorrow on Thursday the 15th. So let's tune in with Air Bell. Sweet and nostalgic. Okay, the Sun of course is still in Scorpio and Venus is still retrograding, but only 2 more days. On the 16th it's gonna come out of this, and I hope it's gonna be a real breakthrough for some of us, especially in relationships and new things, new businesses and going out to the world. But okay. Let's focus now. I'm gonna shuffle 3 more times because I was shuffling before. I turned on the camera and I'm gonna pick 3 cards for you. The backs are different here. Some of them are dark, others are bright. It doesn't really matter. That's the first one. Here's the second one. And I remember I checked once what's the difference between the backs, because they are dark here and light here, or the other way, but I can't remember it now. So I really don't know what I was pulling. We have the Lovers at the back, and you can already see the beauty of the deck, the beauty of the art here. Adam and Eve and Tree of Knowing, between good and evil. Perhaps some more interesting cards here. Look, 8 of Cups, how beautiful it is. How serene, how blessed. I especially love the aces. Here's Ace of Pentacles. But okay, let's not focus on this. Perhaps I'm gonna do another video about this deck. Let's see, what are the messages for today? We have 6 of Coins, Page of Staffs, a Page of Wands, and 5 of Coins. So Earth and Fire. I think I'm going to read it in a very easy way. There are 2 scenarios that I see here, and each one includes a messenger, which is the Page of Staffs. So a young lad bringing something to people. You start with 6 of Coins. And 6 of Coins is having plenty. Having so much that you can share. You can see a person here enabling others to take the little breads from the baskets and to feed themselves until they are full. In modern society, there's rather problem with obesity and the excess of food. I'm talking about the Western world. I'm talking about the rich North. Of course, it's different in the South, in the poorer countries where people are still suffering from famine and malnutrition. And in the past days, it was very often the case that people were starving. Even not so long ago, mid-19th century, famine strikes, just because there was a disease in potato plantations, for example, in Ireland. And that was quite enough for millions of people to starve and emigrate. And perhaps the history will repeat now. Because we humans, we are changing the climate of our planet so much that, unfortunately, many thousands of people, millions of people will be forced to move from where they are living now, because these areas of land won't be habitable anymore. So that's a sad story. But I know I'm digressing, but I think these are very important things to talk about. And I'm not gonna pretend in my readings that the problems of the world don't concern me, because they do. They do deeply. But here you are in this privileged position that you are either a person that can share, or the person that can help themselves and feed themselves and be full and be happy with it. So there's sharing. There is this theme of giving and taking. What are we giving to the world, and what are we taking from the world? And of course, what we do in our English-speaking society, or Western society, whatever you call it, Western civilization, is we really deplete all the resources of the earth in order to produce the excess of food, and we don't share it with the world. We rather dump it into a garbage, into a trash, or we destroy the goods we produce if they don't sell. This is atrocity for me. When I know that people are starving and the food is just destroyed because it cannot produce profit, I hate the system. I really do. So, this card for me is calling about the greater responsibility for the resources you have. Whatever you have, don't produce too much. Produce the right amount and share it with those that cannot do that. And you can send it. It's funny because this person is holding in his hand a scroll of some kind, and then we see the same scroll in the hand of the page. So there is probably a good solution indicating sharing goods with others, and this is the messenger that is delivering the message to those in need, because Five of Pentacles depicts people who are in need. They are definitely poor. Look at their garments, at their gowns, I don't know. How do you call it? Those clothes. They are really old and shattered. And it's funny what's above their heads. Some kind of story depicted in coins. There is someone picking fruit from the tree. There is a marriage here, I think. Here someone is helping someone else, and here there is a farmer on the field, and someone is coming to the house, perhaps asking for something, and this is somehow connected, like I see a society here, some kind of structure that supports you, but these people are somehow excluded out of this society. So whatever the society is producing, they cannot really use it. They are not counted in the share for some reason. Perhaps they don't know about it. It seems that they don't see it. They don't know what to do, how to reach those goods. So you can be a person that is reaching for them. And I think the main message here is that it's not up to you always to convince those people to turn around and to join the feast. You're not always in power to do that. But this is your duty to try. This is your duty to try hard. This is your duty to do everything to deliver the message for them. To deliver good news. It's like a gospel of a kind. Hear me, hear me. He's saying, hear me. I have the recipe. I have the solution for you. Whether they hear you or not, well, you need to be sure that they hear you. Whether they follow you or not is not up to you, but you have to do everything to catch them and to make them know that there is help, that there are resources, that there is food for everyone. So be sharing and be in your heart, in the heart energy. Be willing to share whatever goods you have without expecting much in return. Because you seem to me like a privileged person. Perhaps you don't even know, or you don't realize day to day how much goodness you have in your disposition. So this is a call for help. This is a call for you to help those in greater need than you are. Quite a strange reading. Let's see what's the additional message for you, for us, from Angels and Ancestors deck. I'm sorry for my voice, and perhaps you hear my running nose, but I've caught cold and I'm not very well. I have sore throat, and I know my voice is quite different today, but it's gonna be like that for a few days, I suppose. Okay, I'm gonna cut the deck and take out the third card. So here we have 1, 2, and 3. Arrow. Surround yourself with protective energy. Let's see. Is Arrow the first one? No, it isn't. It's after Guardians. Let me find it. These are warrior symbols. Surround yourself with positive people and experiences and environments that make you feel safe. Call on your angels, guides and ancestors to bring you protection. So you can feel yourself, you can find yourself in a safe place. And it's your duty to inform others that there is a safe place like this. But it's not your duty to force them to go there. Because, you know, sometimes Five of Pentacles indicates that these people are not really ready to receive help. Sometimes it is like that. And it's not your duty to force anyone to do anything. But you need to tell them. All right? So the whole message now. If you are in a situation where you feel that not everything is as clear as it seems, trust your intuition. There are energies in your current situation that aren't fully aligned with your intentions and goals, or with kindness. Follow your intuition about whom to trust and what to trust. If you can take time to retreat or to step out of this situation to assess what is going to be beneficial for you, do so. In any event, this is a time to call on the energy of protection and to place yourself in a space that feels safe. Beautiful. I love these cards, absolutely. Especially these without faces. They are very raw. I like them. Okay, so surround yourself with protective energy and perhaps surround others with protective energy, or let them into your bulb of protective energy if they don't wish to destroy it, of course. And trust your intuition in this. I hope you're gonna have a beautiful day, and I wish you it, and see you tomorrow. Until then.